As we know, Adobe Lightroom is a photo editing software, one of the top of its kind for photographers to use on their personal computers to edit their photos. However, Adobe Lightroom is also available on iPad and on mobile devices, but in this video I want to make a short guide, an overview of using the Adobe Lightroom application on the tablet to edit your photographs on the go, more specifically to use it on an iPad Pro with M1 CPU. How is it working? How this program performs as others of its kind? We are going to find out in this video. Frequently, I use the Adobe Lightroom on my iPad Pro M1 when I am on the go, away from home or any form of civilization, and I need to edit my photographs before publishing them, and also when I care a lot about power management. It will be really silly to take my gaming laptop when exploring the nature and visiting isolated areas for more than a day. Besides my camera battery, it is not difficult to be able to charge my iPad on the go from a power bank and to be able to stay online where I have signal and to edit and publish my recent captured photographs even before returning to civilization. For this reason, having any kind of iPad or a tablet in general, not only the iPad Pro M1, to edit your photographs on the go comes only with win-win situations. But what can I say about Adobe Lightroom for iPad? It's quite different from working on the Adobe Lightroom Classic, but more related to the new Adobe Lightroom version on PC. You will get used to the user interface. What I love about it is that it has quite a lot of presets, I mean hundreds of them, which comes with the program itself. From that point of applying the presets to one of your photographs, you can carry or adjusting as per your like or photographic style. After editing tens of thousands of images over time, mostly on my computer, before having an iPad, you get essentially bored to edit an image from the very start to adjust every single bit of editing. That's why I am really appreciative about the fact that Adobe Lightroom on iPad comes with so many well-designed and helpful presets. Now let's try to edit together one raw image I had taken with my Nikon D750 camera a while back and see its program capabilities more clearly rather than trying to explain it. This is the program interface, but at this moment I'm gonna go to the presets as this is the main thing I was talking about earlier. So I'm on the subject food and there are different presets, but I'm gonna go back now and show you all kind of presets you can find on Adobe Lightroom on iPad. There are quite a lot and each category has dozens of presets, like 12, 11, 10 presets, and if you add them up there are over 100 presets at least only on the premium account. Not account but on the premium part of the program. And then you have your own presets, which I think you can also save your own presets, and there are different kind of presets comes with the program. And there's one more tab called recommended, and this is actually, it scans the photo and recommends you automatically some presets to apply. As in this instance I'm gonna choose this one, which looks really cool as the yellow will become more whitish. First thing I'm going to change is I'm gonna remove from vignetting and try to redo the corners to have the same luminosity or at least a similar luminosity as to the center of the image. Now I'm gonna increase the exposure a little bit and play with the contrast. And all the other basic settings you can find as well on the same Lightroom. Don't forget, remember that this is the Adobe Lightroom found on iPad. We are going to change the color temperature a bit in this example and also the tint, but I think it looks much better with a bit higher tint, so I'm gonna leave it around the same value it has before. The same vibrance and saturation we have on the Adobe Lightroom Classic CC on computer, and there are also the color mix. Color mix is actually take every color by itself and try to modify them, try to change the aspect of the color of the image for each color in particular. As an instance here, what I like and what I'm intending to do is create more reddish style of the image. There is also the color grading option, which you actually color grade part of the image from shadows, midtones to highlights. Those are the same effects you can find as well on Lightroom Classic on computer. The texture clarity, the haze vignetting, but vignetting this time is under the effect, and with vignetting you also can control the midpoints and other settings as well. You have also the sharpening, the radius, details, masking and noise reduction. Now we're gonna zoom a bit into the image. There's also the color noise reduction, which is actually very good option to have when you do for astrophotography and you need to remove the extra colors the stars shows into the image. And we have the geometry and different aspects. We can play with those. It has their own use. Of course, we have the scale. Like this is kind of a zoom into the image, and the offset, vertical and horizontal and vertical offset, to set the part of the image you actually like. And there we have the healing brush. With the healing brush you can set the size, the feather and the opacity. Now I'm gonna try to heal some spots. I've noticed some very small spots on the image. Okay, this was a mistake, and let's find some more points to heal. Okay, in the meantime, the workflow of the program is very good, and especially if you're working with an Apple Pencil. Okay, this is the creating mask. At this moment we don't have a sky. To create a mask, you can select the subject, select the sky automatically, or the brush to select manually the subject which you want to modify individually. You can also apply from previous photos the changes which you had made, which is a good option to copy paste from a photo to another, the settings. If you press on the screen, you show the original image, and this is the difference between the modified version of the image and the original one. If you long tap on the screen, if you short tap on the screen, it just zooms. On the information, you actually can add title, caption and copyright, and you can also see the details of your own photo. As an instance, it says that I've been taken this image with Nikon D750 on 24th May, which I said it's an older photo, but it's not that old, with 105mm lens. And now we can share the image and export the image to camera roll or to files, or get probably an online link. There's yet another tip which I want to share with you. This is the bonus tip of this video. With Adobe Lightroom for iPad, you can edit videos as well, thing which you cannot do with Adobe Lightroom on a computer. You can edit videos, portions of the videos, every video individually, and you can basically apply the same presets, more or less, take video editing to the next level. The only thing it doesn't have, of course, it doesn't have a timeline for you to create the whole project, but if you want some videos edited individually, this Adobe Lightroom actually offers you more than enough options to do it as compared to other programs. For example, I edit in LumaFusion quite a lot, but in LumaFusion I'm quite limited in editing videos, color grading and so on, as compared to Adobe Lightroom. If I want an individual file to color grade it, that actually should do it way much better than alternative options. Okay, and I think this will be it. I have to thank you very much everyone for watching, and if you found this video useful, please give us a thumbs up and a subscribe maybe, and I hope to see you next time on the next video.